That's right. It's big. No, it's not. It's Biz Brew.
Big.
On
Big,
YouTube,
all right.
America. Big Monday morning for everybody.
It's the Big Ear Show.
Nice.
Welcome.
I still tell you,
Where's the Big Beer
I'm
Show?
walking around Whole Foods tonight with this in my hand.
The Princess Slim line.
Yeah. Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Isn't that?
No, this screams, I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Right?
Seafoam green.
Here, can you take your cell phone out of your pocket? Sure, here.
It's a lovely color.
Isn't it?
I'd like a T-bird that color.
No kidding, right? 57,
Yeah.
56, right?
I'd drive it.
My dad had one that color.
God, they're cool
Seafoam
cars.
green, great color.
I'm loving it.
Wouldn't want jeans that color. That wouldn't work for me. But it's good. Let's go over the market real quickly before we get to our first guest. His name is Eryc Branham. He is with MissionHUB. MissionHUB is a global marketplace for social innovators. We somehow make money off of that deal.
Door.
Is there some way we can get involved in this thing?
I joined that other one you said, and I have to write a joke for $5.
Oh, Fiverr.
Yes.
That's who did our new website for the other show.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
Yeah, Fiverr.
Fiverr.
Fiverr. So you now will write jokes
up
for $5.
Yeah.
But did you add some of the add-ons? Like I'll do it faster for another $5.
I didn't
I'll make
know I
a
could do
longer
that.
one. I'll give you 3 options for jokes for $10.
Believe me.
So hey, if I do it and you tell me the jokes,
I don't know.
We can split the deal.
But it's hard.
What if you got to sell 10 jokes a day?
Yeah.
For $100 each. That's $2,000 a day in jokes.
Well, I need to know.
Hell, I just Googled jokes and just.
In fact, I have some questions I sent back to the guy. I go, well, Sharon who? Oh, it's 50th birthday. Well, that helps.
Okay.
Is she what? Tall, short, big? Send me a picture, something.
Big what?
Well, I was going to go Sharon, make a joke about Sharon. That's her name. You know, I met a girl named Mary, and sure enough, she was. And then I wanted to meet a girl named Sharon so she could, share things.
Hey, you didn't say it was going to be a good joke.
I didn't say it's $5
You didn't
for
say it was
dude.
going to be a good joke.
I'm trying here.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know.
All
Sharon,
right.
50 years old. Happy birthday, Sharon. Don't blow out the candles because we don't want you sharing.
Oh, okay. So this is how you ramble?
I don't know.
This is how it goes.
Free base
Flows
now,
off the
or
tongue
whatever
that
I'm
way.
doing.
Hey, a couple of things to tell you about that Qualcomm, stock symbol QCOM, Qualcomm.
Our
They're the
neighbors.
chip maker. Yeah, right here in San Diego,
the
California. The chip maker, Qualcomm, at a crossroads in September, the company announced it was going to lay off 1,300 jobs right here in San Diego, California. More elsewhere. They're going to try to cut $1.4 billion in costs because they had an activist investor. That investor that owned a lot of shares said, look, man, you guys aren't running this company right, and I'm going to dump my shares into the market unless you start doing stuff right,
boy.
which is going to cave the stock. So basically, they're going to complete what's called a strategic review of their business model. They're thinking about splitting their licensing division from the chip maker. The chip maker, you have a 90% chance you have a Qualcomm chip inside of this phone that you're carrying right here. So here's the rub: any move that the company makes it ripples all the way through San Diego and Southern California because of jobs. This affects. And which affects the entire economy because we are a huge economy here between Los Angeles and San Diego. So this could hurt $432 million in economic impact for Southern California from this one company. So be watching that Qualcomm stock, QCM. In the meantime, our good friend Eryc Branham is here. Eryc, of course, the CEO of MissionHUB. Eryc, are you in San Francisco this week?
I am this week. How are you guys doing?
Good stuff. Good to see you along here today. And of course, MissionHUB is what you call a social innovation marketplace. What is a global marketplace for social innovation, sir?
Yep. So we do 2 things. We have 4 campuses across the United States where we bring people together. They work from our campuses. We surround them with education, workshops, speakers. So it's really about inspiring folks, about connecting them for resources that they need and helping them grow, like launch a new social enterprise. Again, we're talking about nonprofits, people who do social and environmental good, and for-profits. Actually, very importantly, for-profits that do social and environmental good.
Yeah, because the for-profit kind of world it makes you a differentiator in this sort of marketplace, does it not?
Absolutely. So that's the big, in the last time around, we were talking about the Facebook announcement and how they might use their money, some of this $45 billion from the Facebook stock from the Zuckerbergs, and the idea that this gives them flexibility to invest in companies that have social and environmental good is what they're doing. So that's a really key part. As I like to say, impact investing, the whole notion of investing in these types of companies is really going mainstream, and that's what we're supporting with our platform.
I wrote something for Inc. magazine, and it was picked up by Wall Street Journal, where I said, you don't have to believe in clean technology or global warming or any of this garbage to make money at it. In other words, you could be. I mean, there are those investors that are morally compelled to invest in a clean tech company, and then there's those of us who just want to make money at it. What's interesting is that you're given the opportunity to do both, aren't you?
That's right. It's the best of both worlds. So we see that as an opportunity for an investor to look at it as really another part of their portfolio, right? They're looking at a different level of risk and a different type of reward, right? They're looking for an impact return as much as a financial return on that investment.
That's exactly right. Now,
I was going to say millennials are interested in filling their heart a little bit along with the purchase. If like I think it's Tom's shoes, where
Tom's shoes,
another pair of shoes out of the whole deal. Might as well buy it. I'm going to support
versus
that.
Russ's Petroleum Shoe Factory,
not working at all for people,
which is completely different.
Fantastic. I think we covered this. This is Russ's idea of the tequila for good. I'm convinced that
tequila for good.
One shot for me, one shot gets shipped out to some sober person in another country.
Can I ask, how does one get the opportunity, or and I guess it is the opportunity to be in to be involved with you guys? Because look, I'm sure you got an application process, or do you just pick them?
Yeah, no, that's right. So we have 3 ways that people can get involved. If you're a nonprofit or a social enterprise and want to take advantage of the resources at our campuses, you apply and come onto our campuses in San Francisco, Berkeley, Washington, D.C., and New York City. You can come to our conference, the SOCAP conference, which is annually September 13th through 16th next year in San Francisco. That's really for impact investors and social entrepreneurs to get together and see if there's money to be made. And people can come to our events. So we do a lot of education and programming on our campuses that's underwritten by companies. A big part of, like with Google.org, a classic example of someone who works out of our San Francisco campus, where they run an entire grant writing project from our campus. So they bring their nonprofits to us, and we help them out.
We're going to go broadcast up there at their next event here next year, and we're going to bring the Big Biz show, our other show, up there. But we'll also bring some liquor, so Biz Brew will be there at the same time.
Well, I'm thinking Otis is going to be the name of my company, where I'm going to talk local bars. For every full bottle they sell, they're going to set one shot aside for the guy that comes in a little down on his luck.
Why is it called Otis?
Otis the town drunk from...
Otis the town drunk
from Mayberry.
So tequila for good.
Guys having a little hard time. Just, he's shaking a little.
Can we do tequila for good right from this show?
I just give him a shot and go, here you go.
I think we could. His name's Eryc Branham. He's the CEO of MissionHUB. You can go to mission-hub.com. Don't do mission-hub.com.
No.
Do somewhere else. Mission-hub.com and impactbazaar.com. Is that the same place, I'm assuming?
That is. Impact Bazaar is actually something we do out of our New York campus. It's a physical marketplace where people who provide goods and services to nonprofits and social enterprises to basically have an open marketplace to show the people of New York what is available for them, whether those are attorneys or financial services groups. People have marketing technology, sales technologies who will help these nonprofits and social enterprises grow.
Hey, Eryc, I can't wait for you to come down to San Diego so we can meet you face to face. Of course, we want to keep you coming on the show because what you're doing is pretty interesting. And of course, I want to start hearing about some of these companies individually next time you come on the air with us. The name of the website, mission-hub.com or impactbazaar.com. His name, Eryc Branham. He is the CEO of MissionHUB. Thanks so much, brother. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming on the show.
One taste is sufficient.
One taste is sufficient because it's tequila for good.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Otis.
All right, coming up, Alan Hirsch. Alan Hirsch is the president of Handle. Wait till you see what Handle is. I will tell you, it is a revolutionary device for your cell phone that you haven't seen before.
I'm using it right now.
Can you see it? You can't see it, can you?
It's in this area.
Biz Brew. See you in a minute.